This is a philosophical take by an idiot. Hey family, welcome back. So as I'm, learning more about prehistoric art and what cavemen were doing, here's a copy of, right here, everything that I've learned about prehistoric art and all the website and lectures that I watched for the past month at this point. But as I was making that video, I got into a stupor. Sick mullet, right? You guys mess with that? I got a sick case of the Downs. No syndrome, but a lot of depression. My depression comes and goes, but as I was having this depression state, the state of being compressed by this knowledge, I started thinking, would cavemen have depression? Would they have been, just in their cave thinking about the next hunt or the long winter that's coming and be like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to hunt today, My mood is really just not in my mood, my mood is not in the hunt today, bro. And I don't know if it's me or, maybe the gloomy weather or maybe the fact that we're naked and we all got spears. Like, I'm feeling depressed. Like, do you think they had these conversations among themselves that, like, Orgok can't really hunt today, guys, so we're gonna need a little replacement for Orgok. So if anyone wants to volunteer while Orgok is depressed in the cave, we're gonna need a new berry picker. Do you guys think that happened? Because in my mind, depression can't be new, surely, right? And as I'm thinking about really depression, the way that I combat my depressive states is to bombard it with knowledge. Yes, it's the hairbrush. Can I help you? Huh? Thank you. What do you want, Alexis?
I said it's a good view.
Oh my god. You messed up my flow. If cave people had depression, then at some point, their art could have been what they utilize to kind of understand these emotions that they're feeling, what their anxiety could be. Because depression could come from anything, right? Depression could come from feeling sad, feeling anxious, feeling anger, maybe not being able to answer some of their questions, or whatever their depression stems from. One of the things, as we know, that helps depression is creativity. You can easily Google this, friends. Is creativity. But being creative in itself is a lot of tremendous work, and the act of being creative, it helps you distract, right? It distracts your brain out of the depressive state, and the hopes is that your brain is so distracted for so long enough that you forget the depression and that you more so remember the creative aspect that you were doing. So, if cave people had depression, would they not have used the art? Most people say that it's very spiritual, their art is very spiritual, but it could showcase what they were anxious about and what they felt in the moment that really frightened them. There are cave arts of these hands that no one can explain, of people losing fingers and just not having any fingers, and it could literally just be a representation of what they're afraid to lose. Because if you think about it, their most used asset in that day and age, even now really, is our hands. And if a cave person loses their hand, how can they throw a stone? How can they pick berries? How can they make a spear? How can they stab an elephant, a hairy elephant, a mammoth? There's so many things that could go wrong in a hunt, like a disembowel. Maybe they had PTSD, you know, like they drew disemboweled people and disemboweled animals, and if that is the most brutal thing that they see, and it's something that they do after a hunt, that could scar them. And maybe the art and the depiction of what they're doing is them kind of releasing all that frustration and all that anger or all that fear and whatever is causing them to be anxious in that moment, and then they allow their creativity to take over that anxiousness. Or it could be scribbles on the wall, man, I don't know. But a lot more questions yet again. So hopefully we'll have more answers. I doubt it though. Talk to you guys later. Bye.